Top 15 teams as UConn is set to host Florida. It's at Wisconsin, and who doesn't lose at Wisconsin is Napier. Knocks down a three for more threes.
He's one of those guys, every time he shoots it, you think it's going in.
Speaking of which,
that guy's
Jacksonville. They weren't sure how many minutes he was going to be able to give the Gators tonight. Now a giveaway underneath, and Daniels, after the Cardinals send, saved
one zone, what would I call a lane zone.
Nolan, nice head fake to allow the flyby. Shot clock down to 5. Daniels gives it up. Get 5 for 3. Knocks it down. Behind the back, Napier. Get 5 pulls up. Knocks it down. Napier, tough shot. And he rolls it home.
Or just take a tough step. Front court players to slash and be big targets as covers.
Daniels left alone, and now he gets a little home court. Statistically, are stuffing the stat sheet early. And Napier right off the timeout. It's a 3.
School this season.
Well, Andy, he was thinking.
Round pick. The question, of course, was should he come back and actually try to get into the postseason this season?
Michigan Duke at 9-15. And that triple is hit by Boatwright. Boatwright gives it up. Daniel hits a triple.
Great shooting the ball out in the perimeter, especially if you're going to be playing in gaps.
Tough. And Florida's got the 4-point lead. The lob inside, and that's too easy.
Holding hook.
Omar Calhoun, nice up fake, knocks down the jumper.
Terrific, cutting the court.
That's a big shot for UConn.
Zone, they played up the line a little bit, forced him to back cut. And again, Kevin Ollie.
And the reason being, because he knew he had an experienced team, didn't know he's going to have these suspensions and injuries, but willing to schedule up for this.
Here comes Napier off the turnover. He'll attack and finish. It's a 2-point game.
Great.
He's up and a takeaway by Napier. He'll attack again. Off the window, it won't go, but the follow ties the... Napier, over you get. Knocks it down. I think he's happy he came back for his senior year. Boatwright for 3. Got it.
Back to the zone right here.
Daniels penetrates, floats one home, and it's
guards. They see all 5 defenders. You know, Ryan Boatwright, at the speed he was playing, opposite the ball, and having him seal for that.
Brought Scotty Wilbekin back to the locker room to work on that right ankle, and at this point,
Napier from way outside. We are tied, plus the foul.
So therefore, he can stay in the game and shoot this free throw.
And he makes it. 2 timeouts still for Florida.
Ball screen.
8 seconds to go.
There's the switch. They're trapping him.
Napier's in trouble with 5 seconds to go. Lost the dribble. Found it again. Leans in. That's no good. Back tap. Napier for the win. He got it.
Kevin, the play at the end of the game. You've said this many times. When you need someone to make a play, you put the ball in the hands of Shabazz Napier. How would you describe that winning play?
I mean, we kept the ball alive, first of all, to give him an opportunity. That's why we got the whole team here. It wasn't just Shabazz, but Shabazz created everything for us. We just played, and we stayed with it. We are fighters. That's what we do. We fight to the last end, and we got 10 toes in. That's what it's all about, UConn basketball.
Late possession wins over Maryland, Boston College, Indiana, now at home against Florida. What does that say again about this UConn team?
We're a pack. We play together. These guys did it. I try to put them in the right positions, but they do it. They all together, and that's what it's all about. It's all together, all for nothing.
Shabazz, come in here for a second. You had to fumble with the ball before you got control. What did you think the chances were that you'd be able to get that shot off before the buzzer?
I mean, it was so slim. I just thought that if I give it a chance, I was gonna try to make it, you know. And I got the good bounce after I missed the shot. Good thing I missed it terribly.
Anytime left on
I
the
just
clock.
put it up there, and you know, God blessed me with that shot, and you know, I'm happy for us.
Why do you feel so comfortable in these last possession situations?
I mean, it comes with experience. When I was a younger kid, you know, on my team, I was the guy that, you know, the go-to guy. But on this team, when you got a bunch of guys who have been go-to guys, they gave me the role. You know, anybody can knock shots down. Any of these guys can take the last shot, but in this guys had a lot of faith in me, and I try my best to make the shot. And you know, like I said, I was blessed.
In baseball, we call that a walk-off home run. What do you call that when you're running off the court?
Man, I got so much momentum just running off. I know my ankle gonna hurt later, but you know, I'm just happy. You know, I kind of ran to the fans because you know the fans, they do so much for us. They got us going when we was down, and you know, this team here behind me is just tremendous, man. I can't do nothing without them. You know, I play well, but if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be playing well.
Congratulations, Shabazz.
Thank you.
Let's go back to you, Bob and Seth.